Dream on episode 379, and you better believe we're feeling fine, of the VIG Lounge, where we're going to be playing one of the final two games in exhibition mode for NHL 25 before we pave the way for NHL 26. And this, of course, is the team I forgot in the Metro, maybe because Pittsburgh was ducking them, I don't know, the Carolina Hurricanes, who I think are going to be the class of the Metro this year, probably along with Washington once again. But I'm thinking Carolina might be over the top this time. Full year of Logan Stankoven, I think they're going to be able to do that. So let's see if I'm completely wrong or if I'm actually onto something. But before we get into today's action, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's see if the Penguins can sweep the Metro, or will they get blown away by a hurricane? Sidney Crosby and Sebastian Aho to meet at center, and we're underway with the Canes winning the opening draw. Alexiev. Now Carlson trying to stay with Aho. Shot and a save made by Archer Shilovs, wearing the correct number 37. Had to make that change as Brian Rust dumps it in for Pittsburgh. Collected along the wall by Crosby. The puck out in front, and a save made by Anderson. As each goalie has been tested at least once. Crosby wins it back to the blue line. Letang got knocked off the puck, recollects it though. Or excuse me, Carlson got knocked off the puck, recollects it, fires off the pad! Up high. Maybe more the blocker than I guess. Of Anderson. Made a great save off of EK65, and it looks like the Penguins are going to the power play. A little under 3 minutes in, and Andrei Svechnikov gets the gate for 2 minutes. What are they going to call that? Oh, the dreaded slash. And we're not talking about the guitarist from Guns N' Roses, of course, who I feel is the most overrated one-album band in the history of music. But if you want to argue that with me, you absolutely can, but I'm not going to do that on the street, of course. Letang trying to get the puck back for Pittsburgh. Battle for it along the wall as Carolina looked to get it out, but Ricard Raquel had other plans. Lost it, got it back, let a shot go! And a save made once more by Freddie Anderson. Letang. Feeds it across, now up the right side, and carried in by Raquel, who had the last shot on goal. Fires another one, the rebound's there, but no one is able to get there in a Penguin sweater. Until now, Gino Machino to the net! Denied by Anderson in probably the Penguins' best bid thus far, power play or otherwise. Good grief. Second unit out there still. Blake Lizotte. Raquel stops up, fires, and scores! It's tricky to score a goal unless you are Ricard Raquel. It's tricky! Tricky Ricky. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Draw one by Carolina after they gave up the goal. The third line out there for Pittsburgh. Kevin Hayes took the draw. And that, of course, is a power play goal. To the nod to the great Sam Rosen, who's enjoying his retirement. I was never a Rangers fan, but he definitely had an iconic voice for hockey, so I will give credit where credit is due. Now Rutger McGroarty stops up. He'll fire. Blocked before it can get to the net. And nobody was able to get that pass until a Carolina stick got there. And a darn good one in Jacob Slavin. Deflects to the corner. Collected by Alexiev. Now up the right wing side to Connor Dewar. And a big hit by Dewar, but the Canes still collected in Shane Gostisbehere. And Gostisbehere is looking for an outlet. He might actually just skate it himself. Runs into Parker Wotherspoon, or more accurately, Wotherspoon ran into him. Speaking of Wotherspoon, dumps it in. Set up on this new third pairing with Matt Dumba. Shot by Russ, turned aside off the pad of Anderson. There is Dumba with a hit. Collected around the net. Carried out again by Wotherspoon. Nice pass up the middle to Connor Dewar. Dewar around the net. Shot turned out by Anderson. And now Jack Roslovic, who is actually not a Hurricane right now. He does not have a team IRL. Shot by Tomasino, deflected into the corner after the save was made by Anderson. Shot out to the blue line. Long drive turned out off the bid from Letang. Now Blake Lizotte, who was part of the second power play unit who scored earlier. I believe he got an assist on the goal by Raquel. And now Owen Pickering gets it up the middle as Phil Tomasino's knocked off the puck twice and could not get a shot away. Owen Pickering with a good defensive posture. That puck deflects into the zone, but is collected by the Hurricanes. Carried in now and knocked away by Erik Karlsson, who, again, I'm still surprised as a Penguin this late into the offseason. I thought he was going to get moved. I mean, don't get me wrong, he still certainly could. No, that's not an icing. I thought it was going to be. Shows what I know. Former Penguin there, Jordan Stahl, was in frame for a moment. And also resident of Thunder Bay's previous hockey hotbed. Now I think we've only got Mackenzie Blackwood and the potential emergence of Carter George. That's about it. From the Thunder Bay prospect. Shot turned away and covered by Anderson. 1:54 to go in the opening period. Penguins out shooting the Hurricanes 12-3 in the final 2 minutes of this frame. Or I should say with 2 minutes to go in this frame. Tiredness after an 8-hour workday is a real thing, ladies and gentlemen. But I still want to get up here and do a couple more games of NHL 25 before we say goodbye. And Brian Russ gains the red line and sends it all the way in. Collected. Mantha in front. And another save made. And a cover by Anderson with 23.9 seconds remaining in this game, or in this opening frame, I should say. Don't worry, I'll get there eventually. Might take me a period or so to warm up and kind of seem like I'm a bit coherent. Dumba with a shot! And Anderson swallows that one. 6.9 seconds to go in the first. Anderson. Shot score! Oh, Anthony Mantha! Oh, Anthony Mantha! It's 2-0. Just collects the puck and fires it. Bit of a screen, but I feel like Anderson should have had that. And with 3.1 seconds left, the Carolina Hurricanes are now down by a pair, courtesy of Anthony Mantha. And a big hit by Wotherspoon to end the period. 2-0 Penguins after 20 minutes. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 14-4, favoring Pittsburgh. Hits, 22-14, also favoring Pittsburgh. Face-off, slight edge to the Hurricanes, 5-3. As you can see, Penguins are 1-for-1 with the man advantage. Carolina has yet to generate a man advantage. Maybe that'll change in the second, who knows? But let's see. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. Let's see who can take control in the second period. Will the Penguins maintain it, or will Carolina storm back? Well, we're moments away from finding out. As the opening draw of the second is won by Aho, just like it was in the first. Very good in the face-off dot as the dynamic finish forward. Up the right side from Carlson to Crosby. Two future Hall of Famers. Well, one for sure. I think Carlson will make the Hall of Fame as well. Maybe not a first ballot, but I think he will make the Hall of Fame. Save made by Anderson as the Penguins look to go back to work. Big hit by Anthony Mantha, the latest goal scorer for Pittsburgh. $18:27 to go here in the middle frame. Early stages. As the Hurricanes win in their own zone now. And Seth Jarvis gets ran over by Alex Alexiev. Another bump along the wall as the Penguins look to try to get the puck out again. Mantha up the wall. Got across now to Malkin as the second line comes on for Pittsburgh. Shot by Malkin, deflected away. As Russ is still in there, as we're hodgepodge between the line changes right now. Sebastian Aho knocked off the puck. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty here, as Erik Karlsson is headed to the box. So there is Carolina's man advantage as we look at the tripping call in front of the Penguins net. Sorry, EK65, you definitely got player before puck. And the Penguins look to get it out on the clear, and they will. This might turn into a chance here for Kevin Hayes. He lost the puck. And it looks like it's going to be a 5-on-3 now. I wonder what this call is, as the Penguins appear to have unraveled as their two best right side defensemen are not available for the kill. And an interference call on Letang. Didn't look like there was much there, but if that's what you're going to call, then make sure it's consistent. As we take a look at the goaltending matchup, European flavor. Archer Shelovs for Pittsburgh, and of course Freddie Anderson for the Hurricanes. And a nice clear to help get some of the time off the clock in this 5-on-3 advantage for Carolina. Wotherspoon comes across with a big hit. And that shot went wide, even though the Hurricanes had a beautiful opportunity in front of the net, and it will not really amount to anything as the Penguins dump it back into the Kane zone. Oh, and there's a power play goal for Seth Jarvis. Penguins were doing a great job clearing, but not there. And the dynamic young forward for the Canes and member of the Four Nations team gets the Hurricanes on the board. It's 2-1. Each team has one power play goal thus far. And they nearly got a second one as Pickering looks to get the clear. And he will. Of course, this goal occurred with the 5-on-3, so Carolina's still got just under 20 seconds left on the second man advantage. And a save made by Shelovs. Puck gets to the wall and sent all the way down by Kevin Hayes. And that's icing because the power play is over, apparently. Wow. Okay, well, giving up one goal on a 5-on-3 is not bad. We'll take it. Hurricanes seem to be dominating the face-off dot at this point. Nice defensive play by Brazeau. Gains the red line and sends it in. Now Letang with a shot from an awkward angle. Brazeau with a chance, which clanked off the post. Now Letang looking to dance his way through, but he couldn't do it. Puck deflects back. Kevin Hayes Across to Carlson. Up the right wing side. And Letang with a blast. Saved down low by Anderson. .9:46 to go here in the second. As the Hurricanes look to try to tighten this game up, get it back to even. As the Penguins look to get it out of their own zone and hopefully generate some more offensive chances. Oh, nice defensive play there by Anthony Mantha. And he will gain the red line and send it in for the Hurricane zone. Collected along the wall by Parker Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon with a pass to the middle, and a backhand shot by Crosby is handled by Anderson. 7:53 to go in the middle frame. As Dumba's going to take a tumble. Wotherspoon finds Crosby. Crosby stops in the right circle, flings one, he scores! The Wizard of Cross waves the magic wand, and the Penguins lead again by 2! .6:35 to go here in the middle frame. As the Penguins enjoy their second 2-goal lead of the night. Erik Karlsson knocked off the puck, and Carolina comes away with it until they don't. Up to a streaking Alex Alexiev. He'll shoot off the pad of Anderson. Oh, now the Hurricanes the other way. Novak trying to get back. And he does. Nice defensive play. And an excellent back check by number 18 in black. And that's going to be an icing call. Oh, surprisingly, it's not. Picked up by Slavin and then picked off from Slavin. That's rare. Shoots! Novak denied point blank. Owen Pickering up the right side to Lizotte. Now Tomasino drive. Denied by Anderson. Blake Lizotte. Off the left side now, Pickering fires one that goes off the pad of Anderson. Now Justin Brazeau in his own zone. Gets it up to Owen Pickering. He's being hounded a little bit by Jacob Slavin. He tried, but he got knocked off the puck. I always love when they say shoot when you don't have the puck. And people are worried about AI taking menial taking non-menial jobs. Anyway, 3-1 after 2 for the Penguins. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 25-12, favoring the Penguins. Hits, 38-23, also in Pittsburgh's favor. Face-offs, though, absolutely dominated by the Hurricanes, 14-3. And as you can see, each team 1-for-1 on the man advantage. Carolina did not score on their second power play opportunity, which was the tail end of a 5-on-3. But Sidney Crosby puts the Penguins up again by 2 as we go into the third. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's see what the third period has in store, shall we? .25-12 of the shots once more as we look to start the third as Carolina continues their dominance on the face-off dot. Jarvis with a chance, denied point blank by Archer Sheelogs. And Brian Rust will send it around. Collected by one of the goal scorers for Pittsburgh, Anthony Mantha, and he goes that close to getting a second one as it bounced off the pad of Freddie Anderson. Erik Karlsson. Huge bump, and Alexiev gets Mantha in the clear. He put it just wide. Mantha with another opportunity. This time he gets knocked off the puck for his efforts, though. Or gets knocked off the puck, rather. Starting to sound like Cotton Hill. If you know, you know. If you don't know, check out the older season of King of the Hill. And I will say, actually, the reboot hasn't been too bad either. Big knockdown on Jarvis. And that's definitely a player you want to target if you're the Penguins. Could do, certainly could do worse than that. Carolina coming back to get the puck in their own zone. Penguins now on the defensive. DeAndre Miller with a chance. Former Ranger. And now carried in by Tommy Novak. He'll shoot off the pad, rebound, score! Gino Machino cashes in at the casino! And the Penguins lead at 4-1! Malkin was just able to bat it across the line. Pittsburgh hasn't had very many chances like that. Anderson's done very well to minimize that. But fool me once, shame on you, says Freddie Anderson, as the Penguins finally win a draw, courtesy of the goal scorer, Malkin. Back to Letang. Can't save. Malkin with his own rebound. Or with the rebound, I should say, because that was actually off the shot of Letang. Hit with the program ball. Good Lord. And there's an icing call. 13:34 to go here in the third, as Pittsburgh looks to close this one out. And have extended their lead to 3. It's 4-1. That shot got blocked. Now up the middle, feeds it across. Oh my word, what a save off of Raquel, who let one go from the blue line. Now Chris Letang in a defensive posture. And oh, what a save by Shelovs. Thought there was room until there wasn't. And now Letang goes the other way. Gives the puck up, though. And Robinson. Of course, it's not the Swiss family Robinson, but what can you do? Parker Wotherspoon gains the red line and dumps it in. Battle for it along the wall. Pittsburgh has it currently. And then lost it. Parker Wotherspoon carries in. Fires one. That shot got blocked off the skate of a teammate by the looks of it. Long drive. Pops up in the air. Who's got it? Freddie Anderson. 9:05 to go as Pittsburgh looks to, again, close this one out and maybe have a bit more of a cushion than 3 goals. Sidney Crosby wins the draw in his own zone. Back to the blue line, score! Big tipper! Oh, captain by captain with a big tip in front. Sidney Crosby with his second goal of the night. .854 remaining here in the third, as Pittsburgh gave themselves a little more insurance, courtesy of Sidney Crosby, looking for his 21st season of 82 points, point per game percentage or more. So I can't say 82 points because, I mean, there were obviously injury spells in there, but he was over a point per game, so it still is accurate to me, damn it. And Anthony Mantha Couldn't keep it in at the blue line. 7:14 to go here in the third. Crosby doing a lot better on draws here in the third as the Penguins look to carry it in, but run into the defensive wall that is the Carolina Hurricanes. Until it's not. Brian Rust cuts to the net, backhand denied by Anderson. Where is the puck right now? Oh, it's on the boards, and the Penguins are going to be a man short. Let's find out why in this chaotic play. Interference. Blake Lizotte. I mean, yeah, he bumped him, sure, but like that wasn't really much. And I'll give you that. The puck wasn't there, but I mean, it was creating space for themselves. I mean, if this was a playoff game, that absolutely would not have been called. And, you know, that's like right out of the Florida Panthers playbook. You know, bump into you accidentally on purpose. But let's see if we can clear it and kill it off. Maybe not. Battle for it once again. Dumba's out there trying to kill it. Puck deflects out of play. And Penguins will have a defensive zone draw as the Hurricanes have a little over a minute remaining on this man advantage. 4:56 to go here in the period. And that shot, or that face-off win by the Hurricanes set up the point shot. Well, that was handled by Shelovs as Aho is behind the net. And the Hurricanes have done everything but score right now. And the Penguins need relief, and they're not going to get it because Erik Karlsson was unable to clear the puck. Shelovs with a great save. 26 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Carolina's pressing, trying to get to within 3. But the Latvian netminder for the Penguins has certainly kept them at bay with some remarkable goaltending. Connor Dewar now. Created some space, shoots and scores! Wayne Dewar, number 19! And the Penguins get a shorty! And they have scored a fistful. Little deep to get around the defender, stops up and just wires one past Anderson. And Connor Dewar is at 11 goals from his totals last year. Can't go wrong with a fourth liner getting at least a double digit there. Oh, what a save by Shelovs. I was all ready to call a goal there, and thankfully I didn't have to. Raquel sends it in. Flyers were like, oh, that was denied. Malkin at the side of the net. Malkin pops out in front. Rebound pops up off the pad of Anderson. And the Hurricanes are looking to try to get the puck out here, as we're down to $1:30 in this game. And Owen Pickering in the final 60 seconds trying to get a shot away, but was denied. Hurricanes playing well defensively in the latter stages, but it's too little too late here. Trying to get one back, and it's not going to happen on that exchange. And a let's go Pens chant. Certainly appreciating the effort. Outmanned, definitely. But still, they were able to put on a strong performance here and hold the Hurricanes well to 2 goals as Sebastian Aho finds the back of the net. Very nice play, and you felt that was coming. The Hurricanes come on very strong here in the final 3 minutes or so of the third. but it's not going to matter, as it's just too big of a play to climb out of, which was led by the two-goal performance by Sidney Crosby. 12.3 seconds to go here in period 3. Oh, cranked it off the post. And McDonough flings one right at the end, but it doesn't matter anyway. The Penguins come away with a well-deserved and hard-fought 5-2 win over the Carolina Hurricanes in exhibition play. Let's take one last look at the stats before we wrap things up. Shots on goal, or the final score, 6-2, favoring the Penguins. Who the hell got the 6th goal? I guess maybe that was the Connor Dewar goal. Wow, I thought it was only 5, my bad. Shots on goal 39-30, favoring the Penguins. Hits 55-34, also in Pittsburgh's favor. Face-offs somewhat closer, but Penguins still blown out of the dot, 22-8. Both teams struck once on the man advantage, 1-for-1 for Pittsburgh, 1-for-3 for Carolina. But again, what matters most is 5 even-strength goals and a power play tally lead the Penguins to a huge 6-2 win over the Carolina Hurricanes in exhibition play here on the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a terrific Tuesday, everybody.